Yeah, so this is the Bras Basah branch of the PAP. Bras Basah branch was run by an assemblywoman, PAP assemblywoman called Madam Ho Pui Ju, Her Pei Ju, and she was the one who pulled my mother into this. And my mother was at first she's an attendant in the Tan Tock Seng Hospital. Later on, she became a seamstress because she self-taught herself how to sew. And so she was pulled in by Madam Ho Pui Chu, assembly woman for Bras Basah, to teach this skill to young women.
So they are
And
sewing
so
in the photo.
they're sewing, yeah, they're sewing or they're making crafts or whatever that my mother could teach. So my mother knows a lot of these small things. So I think they're sewing something.
These are very young girls, actually, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So these are young girls preparing to go to work. Uh, no employment. Maybe they want to stay home and sew clothes.
Your
So
mother
like
is
one of my cousins.
your mother is the one standing up, right?
Yes, yeah, she's the one.
Okay. Show another one.
Yes.
I just moved down a bit. Okay, this.
So here again, PAP, all in white. You can see PAP. They're having an outing. So once every few months, the PAP activists will gather their members and the branch people to go out for outing. So they wear all white. And what they did was, after the outing, they will do cleaning up, make sure no rubbish left behind. I think this is what the Japanese are doing after the World Cup and all that, like you hear it nowadays. But those days, that's what the PAP were doing. And I remember now, because of this, the Ong Eng Guan galvanized the people by organizing cleanup parties armed with sweeping and cleaning equipment. They'll just say, okay, everybody get a broom, sweep. So that was what's impressed. Yes.
Your
My
mother,
mother's the one sitting here.
was she
The two
Chinese
ladies sitting.
educated?
Those days, not educated at all. No education. Because she was born, supposedly, when I was born in 1947, she was born in 1928. She was 19 years old when I was born. Or that was what my birth certificate says. Whether she's older or maybe she's younger, nobody knows. But well, she's 19 years old when I was born. And in this picture, the two ladies sitting in front, she's the one sitting behind.
Did she
So that
know English or Mandarin?
she knows how to speak in Mandarin, but because she was working as an attendant in the Tan Tock Seng Hospital, she got to know many dialects, speaking to different people, and she spoke some broken English to get by with the nurses who are not conversant in Chinese.
Okay.
So, for example, those days, even taxi drivers, the traffic police, today we say traffic, they are called kalapik. Kalapik. And you pay a bribe to get a driving license. That's called a kopi license. Kopi license. So these are things that she pick up. But among the Chinese dialects, she's quite conversant because she also went to speak with patients sometimes. So she has got a heart for service, basically. So that was my mom. And she was drawn into this politics simply because she wanted to help out these young girls in the Bras Basah branch of the PAP.